Hello, my name is Tony Litt. I'm the MD of Sunrise Radio, and it's my immense pleasure to bring you the official Sunrise Radio podcast. We are the #1 commercial Asian station in the United Kingdom, with many firsts to our name, and we continue to be the voice of British Asians who have given us their love and loyalty over 30 years. It's a legacy we cherish and a responsibility that we don't take lightly. Our aim has always been to entertain the listeners with the best of Bollywood and Bhangra, while also addressing their concerns. A real voice for the community, a vibrant community, and a great nation. We are proud to be British and Asian. This podcast is a compilation of some of the things we do on the station, with a stellar lineup of presenters who each have their own personality and style. It's entertaining, informative, engaging, and we hope you will enjoy it here as a podcast if you are unable to tune in to the radio. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your family and friends about this podcast, and do leave us a comment on what you think. We'd love to hear from you. All the best always. Team Sunrise.
The UK's biggest station mix. Sunrise Radio.
Hey, my name is Shabnam Sahi. Welcome to the official Sunrise Radio podcast. I'm on your radio weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. If you've heard the show, you know what to expect from it. But here are some exciting, interesting Bollywood stories that you may have missed. This time round, served up as part of our official Sunrise Radio podcast. Enjoy. It gives me great pleasure to say a big warm welcome to the Right Honourable Boris Johnson, Prime Minister of the UK, as he joins us now from my hometown in Delhi. Prime Minister, welcome to Sunrise.
Hey, how are you, Shabnam? Thank you very much for having me on your show. I'm actually calling from Delhi, where we've just been having a fantastic visit to see Prime Minister Modi, but all sorts of other things. We were in Gujarat. We did all sorts of wonderful things. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, Prime Minister, I know that you've been on Sunrise Radio many times before as Mayor of London. This is our first time chatting with you as a Prime Minister, and this is an official visit. You are exceedingly busy, so thank you so much for taking some time out for us.
Not at all.
Now, let's start with the first and most obvious question. What is the purpose of your visit to India, and why do you think it is important to the South Asian community in the UK?
I'm here because I've been trying to come for months, years actually, but we had COVID, which made things difficult. But I'm here really to do a lot of different things. And so that cough is not COVID, by the way. I've taken a test. I'm fine. What we're looking at is deepening a partnership and a friendship that is already in incredibly good state. The UK-India relationship is very good, but now we want to take it to the next level in 3 areas: in green technology, in green growth, in security and defence partnership, and on free trade. And it's all about delivering jobs and growth in the UK, but also understanding the Make in India agenda of Prime Minister Modi. It's making those two things work together with co-production, with shared projects, and investments, mutual investments in each other's country. That's what you're seeing.
Prime Minister, what is your takeaway from Gujarat yesterday? I know you were there at the Gandhi Ashram, you were there at many other places. Then, of course, as you said, you met the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi today. What has been your takeaway so far? What were your impressions, and what message will you bring back to the UK?
I think the message I have, so my impression of Gujarat is, well, what an incredible place. I had the great honour of going to the Mahatma Gandhi ashram, and that was extraordinary to see where he lived, the room where he spent his days, the looms that he worked on, the spinning wheel, and it was amazing to see the kind of life that he had and to think how much he achieved. That was a big thing, but I think it was also extraordinary to see the level of UK and Indian collaboration. I opened a huge new JCB factory in Gujarat. Did you know, Shabnam, that JCB in India, so the big yellow diggers, JCB in India produces 60,000 diggers a year. So these are British diggers, made in India, exported to 110 countries. Symmetrically, you've got Jaguar Land Rover, which are British cars, but Indian-owned, exported from the West Midlands and around the UK to, again, across the world. And that's the type of partnership that I'm talking about. That's the type of relationship that we're that we're building.
Prime Minister, I know this is an official visit and I don't know if it leaves you any time for personal visits at all, but on a lighter note, I wanted to ask you, since you are in my hometown, Delhi, was there anything on your list? Was there any place in Delhi that you wanted to visit personally, or any food that you wanted to sample now that you're in India?
I've been having fantastic food, and that's all. There's one thing I love to do. I like to go to the old tomb of Humayun in the Lodi Garden. Is it the Lodi Garden?
Humayun's tomb in Lodi Garden, absolutely, yes.
I love the Lodi Garden, but I haven't been able to get there this time. But often when I come to India, it's for a family wedding of some kind, and so there's a lot of dancing goes on there, and a lot of whiskey drinking, which I'm not allowed to talk about because I get in trouble. But I always have a good time here in India, and my feeling about this relationship, really seriously, is it is in very good shape. We are lucky in the UK to have such a dynamic Indian diaspora, 1.6 million Gujarati or people of Gujarati origin alone, and look at the UK cabinet. You look at the Conservative cabinet at the moment, Shabnam. It is quite incredible. I think two of the four great offices of state now held by people of immediate Indian origin, and several others in the government. And that's something that is really noticed here in Delhi. And people understand the deep sympathy and affection that we have for India, and so that is very useful.
Prime Minister, thank you so much for your time. I know that you are extremely busy, that you have a packed schedule. I hope you enjoy the rest of your tour, and I hope you have a successful trip.
Give my best. Thank you. Give my best to Tony, okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You can catch Shabnam Sahi, the ultimate storyteller, weekdays 9 a.m. till 12 noon.
Sunrise Radio.
You're tuned to the Love Lounge with the Love Doctor, and it is time for the Couples Challenge, and they are ready and raring to go.
It's time for the couples game. How well do you know your partner?
Hello, Joshna and Vikas. How you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Now, Vikas used to ring me quite often, but I haven't heard from you guys for ages, so it was lovely to reconnect with you today. And you both were very gracious and agreed to come on and do the Couples Challenge. Are you excited?
We are.
All right.
I'm nervous now.
Just to remind you, by the way, first off, let me just quickly ask you, how long have you two been together and married?
Wow. Together since 1999.
So we're talking...
And married for 18 years.
Wow. All right. So we're talking the better part of 20 years altogether, right? So 23 years and then 18 years. So you should, in theory, both know each other well.
I think so.
Yeah. And just to clarify as well, what did you say to me earlier, Joshna, that if Vikas doesn't do well at this, what are you going to do to him?
He will be kicked out.
I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, cool. So just to quickly explain, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to choose one who's going to stay with me and one person who's going to leave the room. The person who remains with me, I'm going to ask them 5 questions about themselves. Once we're done, we call the other partner back, and the other partner has to try and guess their partner's answers. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's fine.
All right,
that's
cool.
Fine.
Perfect. So just to clarify then, I assume it's going to be Vikas who's going to leave the room. Is that all right, Joshna? Have you decided already?
Yes, he's leaving.
So he's got the hard job. All right, cool. You kick him out of the room and tell me when he's not there and he cannot hear anything.
Okay. I came out of the speaker. He can't hear anything now.
Okay, brilliant. That's what we like to hear. Okay, so, like I said, I'm going to ask you 5 very simple questions about you, and let's see if Vikas gets your answers right. Okay, so first question is, what is your kind of favourite choice of naughty food or naughty go-to snack when you're just in that mood to have something like that?
Snacks or food?
Yeah, anything what would you normally have? Is it maybe a particular type of chocolate or crisp, or is it jalebi, or is it samosa? What is it? Anything at all?
Oh, it's that will be jalebi.
Is that genuinely? Yeah, that's your favorite snack?
Yes. I mean, it's sweet. I mean, jalebi or rasgulla. Otherwise, yeah. If it's food, then it's biryani.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? Okay, cool.
That's the naughty
So this,
one,
this is
yeah.
like naughty snacks. So we're going to go with jalebi on this one and see what he says.
Jalebi.
Okay, right? All right.
Yeah.
Now, what's a bad... Question number 2. What's a bad habit that you have that you think Vikas hates about you?
Biting my nails.
Ah, nice. Let's see if he actually says the same thing when we bring him back. Okay, but you're very quick on that one. I love that. Question number 3. Can you tell me one thing that is on your bucket list of things to do? Like, for example, do you want to do a parachute jump? Do you want to go to a particular location? What's on your bucket list that you really want to do very soon?
Deep sea diving.
Oh,
And
wow.
I will do it, yeah.
Oh, wow. I love that. That's incredible. All right, no worries. Question number 4. What is the best holiday that you both have been on together?
There are so many nice holidays we had. The very best, I must say, is trip to Spain and also trip to Jamaica.
All right, cool. So we're going to put both, yeah, to give him a bit of an extra chance and see if he gets this. Okay, cool. And then last but not least, what is a favorite movie of yours that you've seen lots and lots of times and you could watch it over and over again still?
Is it Hindi or English?
Anything, whatever you want to say.
Okay, it's Hindi, then it's definitely DDLJ.
All right, cool.
My favorite.
Perfect.
And if it's English, it's Philadelphia.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Why that film? Why do you like that one?
I really love Tom Hanks acting in that, the way the courtroom, and the overall, like the story, everything I love about.
All right. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Right. We've asked you 5 questions. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Now, if you wouldn't mind, call Vikas back into the room. And while you do that, I'm just going to let everyone know if there's any other couples out there that want to take on the couples challenge, you know what you're going to do now. Just drop me a WhatsApp during the show and I will get you and your partner on air and you can also take it on to see how well you know your partner. All right, Joshna, is he there? Is he back?
Yeah. Can you come, please?
I love that commanding tone. Come now. Come here. All right. Vikas, you there?
Yeah, mate.
All right, brilliant. So basically, while you're out of the room, I asked Joshna 5 questions about her. I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions, but you've got to try and give me the answers you think she gave, okay?
Yeah.
All right, question number 1. I asked Joshna to tell me her favorite choice of naughty food or snack. When she's just in that mood and she wants something, what does she normally have?
Normally she likes brownie with ice cream, and she also likes, she loves Indian sweets as well. Sometimes I bring jalebi from the local shop downstairs and down the road.
Okay,
She
cool.
loves that as well.
Perfect. All right, so brownie, ice cream or jalebi, right, is what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Question number 2. I'll reveal the answers at the end, okay? Question number 2. What is a bad habit that Joshna has that you hate? What do you think she said?
Yeah, all the fingers in the mouth all the time.
What was that? Is it a mouth?
All the fingers in the mouth all the time.
Oh,
Biting.
Oh, like biting her nails, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, bless. All right, cool. Question number 3. I asked Joshna to tell me one thing that's on her bucket list, something that she really, really wants to do. What do you think she said?
Scuba diving.
Scuba diving, nice. Okay, cool. Well, if that is the right answer, I hope you both get to do that soon. Question number 4. I asked her to tell me what is the best holiday that you both have been on so far.
Malaga. She will go 10 times to Malaga all the time. I know.
Malaga. Okay. Nice. Okay.
Spain, you can say, but Malaga is a favorite.
All right, cool. No worries. We'll go with that. And then last but not least, I asked her to tell me a favorite movie that she's seen lots and lots of times, but she could still watch over and over again. What do you think she said?
She's a massive Shah Rukh Khan fan, so she can watch any of her flop to hit movies all the time, I know.
Anyone in particular do you think she might have said?
DDLJ, that one.
Okay, cool. No worries. Let me write that down and let me do the very complex calculations of seeing how many you scored. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool. This is very tough math for me, okay, to calculate this. So just bear with me 1 second and let me give you a very technical drum roll right now. Now, let me ask you, how well do you think you did? How many out of 5 do you think you got?
I think pretty well, I guess.
Yeah, because she did say she's going to kick you out tonight if you don't do pretty well. All
I
right.
do have the duplicate keys, yeah.
Well, she'll bolt the door. But anyway, okay, cool. Drum roll, please. Now, I can reveal to you that you both scored. You scored, should I say? Not her. You scored 5 out of 5. Whoa! That's impressive. Because I was a bit worried from the first question because she actually said jalebi was the first thing she said. And you mentioned brownie and ice cream, but then you did say jalebi afterwards. So you got that one right. You got biting nails. You said scuba diving. She said deep sea diving. Same sort of thing. You mentioned Malaga. She said Spain and Jamaica. And then movie. She said DDLJ, and you said DDLJ. So you are the perfect Vikas. You are the perfect husband, and you have made every other man out there look absolutely terrible. Well done to you. If my wife is listening to this, she's going to be like, Tupper, you better get 5 with me, young man. That's what she's going to be saying to me. So, but well done. You got 5 out of 5. That's a very impressive score, I must say. I don't think I think, I'm trying to recall, I don't think we've ever had a 5 out of 5 before.
Lovely.
So this could
Now,
be a first.
allowed to say it home.
So, but now, I've got to ask one question before I end with you guys. Now that you got 5 out of 5, Joshna, what are you going to do for him?
Sorry?
Well, now that he got 5 out of 5, he's obviously a very good husband. What are you going to do for him?
He's allowed to stay. I can't kick him out now.
That's the extent of the reward you get. Oh my goodness me. The life of being a husband, hey? Hey, Vikas?
Well, he has to take me to Malaga again.
That's his reward. He gets you to take you. You should be taking him to Malaga. He did well. You take him,
Amit,
Joshna.
a small favor, Amit, because they say Vikas from Basingstoke. I've moved to Slough now, so that Basingstoke bit should be crossed off.
Okay, well, I'll make sure I definitely take care of that. Vikas from Slough and Joshna from Slough as well. You guys have been absolute superstars, and you took part in the couples challenge. You did very, very well. And what I was going to say, stay on the line. I'm going to put you guys back on hold, but don't go anywhere. But well done to you both. But to all the other couples out there, this is how we do the couples challenge. If you ever want to take part, now you know what you got to do.
Catch our love guru, Amit Sodha, between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. every Sunday for that chill out zone.